Hello all, welcome to part 3 of proportions applications. This will be indirect measurement. This is actually going to work the exact same. I'm going to be able to set up a proportional relationship here. I've just got to be able to work through the word problem to set it up properly. Thankfully, this word problem gives us a figure to work out, so it's easy to determine what our proportion will be. Jane wants to measure the width of a river. She marks off two right triangles shown below. The larger triangle has a length of 58, and the base of the smaller triangle is 35. The height of the smaller triangle is 24. How wide is the river? So this is going to be x. So I'm going to set up small to big to work left to right. In my small triangle, the similar side to x is 22.4. And the similar side to 35 is 58. To solve this, I encourage you guys to use your calculators. I'm going to cross multiply, and I'm going to end up with 35 times x equals 22.4 times 58. Which is 1,299.2. Now my next step is to divide by 35. Again, we are using a calculator. When I divide this by 35, I end up with 37.12. Notice it says round to the nearest meter. This indicates the nearest whole number. Here's my whole number. 1 is not big enough to round it, so x is going to be about 37 meters. Alright, let's look at the next one. Here it's set up in a very similar way. A woman wants to measure the height of a nearby tower. She places a 9-foot pole in the shadow so that the shadow of the pole is exactly covered by the shadow of the tower. The total length of the tower is 188 feet, and the pole casts a shadow that's 6.75 feet long. So here we want to measure height to shadow. And we want to make sure that we do the tower first. So I want to know how tall the tower is. And I know that the tower's shadow is 188 feet long. I know how tall the pole is, it's 9 feet. And I know that the shadow is 6.75 feet long. Now I want to start working this out to solve it. I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to get 6.7 times x. 6.75 times x, which is just 6.75x, equals 188 times 9. We're going to be using a calculator throughout the problem. (188 times 9 is 1,692. And we'll divide both sides by 6.75. The height of my tower is 250.6 repeating. I need to round to the nearest foot. Again, the nearest foot is the nearest whole number. My whole number is 0 in this case. The 6 is big enough, so x is going to be equal to 251 feet. I want to look at a word problem real quick that doesn't have a picture with it, just so we can practice the method of setting it up. A pole that is 2.9 meters tall casts a shadow that is 1.71 meters long. So we already have our ratio, height to shadow. At the same time, a nearby tower casts a shadow that is 37.75 meters long. How tall is the tower? Round your answer to the nearest meter. So we're going to the whole number again. I want to do again height to length, or height to shadow. The pole is 2.9 meters tall. The shadow is 1.71 meters long. The tower, we don't know how tall it is because that's what it asks. How tall is the tower? That's X. And the shadow is 37.75. Alright. And I got all that information just from looking through the word problem. I've set it up for you guys. Go ahead and solve this portion on your own. Good luck.